Hello friends. In our lecture series on IUPAC nomenclature of bicyclic compounds, let's discuss next type of compounds, quinolines and isoquinolines. So we know these type of compounds, heterocyclic compounds like furan, thiophene, pyrrole, pyridine. When benzene ring is fused with such heterocycles, we get new compounds called as benzoheterocycles. Let's take example of pyridine. When benzene is fused with pyridine, we get a new compound called as quinoline. So in this video, we'll discuss quinolines and isoquinolines and their nomenclature. So this is structure of quinoline and this is structure of isoquinoline. So as you can see in quinoline, this heteroatom nitrogen is next to benzene, and in isoquinoline, this heteroatom nitrogen is one carbon apart from benzene. Derivatives of both are useful in diverse applications. So let's now check how to name these compounds. For naming benzoheterocycle, there is one special system which we'll discuss now with example of quinoline and isoquinoline. So now you know that in quinoline and isoquinoline, the heterocycle present is pyridine. In pyridine, what we do for naming is we label sides of pyridine. So starting with nitrogen, so nitrogen and next carbon, this side we name as A, then B, C, D, E, F. And now let us check structure of quinoline. So in quinoline, we check from which side benzene is fused. So if again I have shown labeling, so A and B. So as you can see, benzene is fused from side B. So we name this compound as benzene and pyridine. So benzo B-pyridine. So where B shows from which side benzene is fused. Now let's check about isoquinoline. So in isoquinoline, as you know, nitrogen is one carbon apart. So I have shown structure like this and I have labeled the sides of pyridine ring. And now you can see that benzene is fused from side C. So we'll name this compound as benzo C-pyridine. So this is about how benzoheterocycles are named. Now we'll check how to name substituted quinolines and isoquinolines. Now remember, we use in IUPAC nomenclature also, we don't use this benzo B-pyridine and benzo C-pyridine. We plainly called as quinoline and isoquinoline only. So only thing what we have to study in nomenclature is how to number these compounds. In quinoline, numbering starts from uh, this position, as this heteroatom should get minimum number. So numbering will start from this nitrogen. And remember, numbering will always go in this direction. So starting with 1, 2, 3, 4. Next thing what you have to remember is we don't number this fused carbon. After this, we directly go to this carbon. Okay. Now, similarly, in isoquinoline, you have to remember one thing. Numbering will not start from this nitrogen. Numbering will start from this position only. And just like in quinoline, we will number it in this direction, not to number this fused carbon, next this. So what I am saying, I will show you the numbering. So this is numbering in quinoline and isoquinoline. Let's start with examples. So suppose this is my first compound and I want to name this. So first you will see whether this is quinoline or isoquinoline. So it is quinoline, as this nitrogen is next to fused benzene. Numbering, you know how to number this compound. So numbering will start from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not to number this fused carbon, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now you can assign position to nitro group. It's 5. So name of this compound is 5-nitroquinoline. Let's check one more example. So in this case, first check this ring. This is isoquinoline. Okay. Then numbering will start from this position. Now remember, one mistake that can happen after starting with this, you may feel that this substituent should get minimum possible number, so you will go to this, but that is wrong. As I said, in quinoline and isoquinoline, numbering is fixed. Starting with this, you will go here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So okay, one more mistake that happens is numbering you start from here as you feel that heteroatom should get minimum possible number. But that is also wrong. Remember, in isoquinoline, numbering starts from this position only. So once you number it, numbering is very easy and it is 8-amino isoquinoline. Okay. So this is how we name our compounds. Now this is one more example. Now you will easily number this compound. This is quinoline, and as you can see, bromo is at position 4 and amino group is at position 8. So while naming, you have to follow alphabetically first. This rule you have to follow. So 8 amino, 4 bromo, quinoline. Let's check last example. Again, number this compound. So after numbering, first thing, this is isoquinoline, and substituents are present as position 1 and position 5, nitro and chloro. Alphabetically, chloro is first, so you will write 5-chloro, 1-nitro, isoquinoline.